Hey guys, my name is Eckstrom, and I'm so honored to share space with you this morning under these really unprecedented times and circumstances. As we come together this morning, just as people start to drop in and as people start to tune in and arrive, I'd like to invite you to have one or two blocks somewhere near your mat. So if you don't have those already, you might want to go around your place, grab a block or two. If you don't have blocks, it's totally fine. You can use a stack of books. You also don't have to use them, just whatever feels right to support your practice today. And it might be nice also to have a journal and a pen somewhere nearby. We're going to end practice this morning with a meditative inquiry, and while that's usually done in the form of meditation, I also, want to encourage you to write down anything that comes to you if that feels supportive. I know for me, putting pen to paper often helps solidify things for me. So as we do some of that inquiry at the end of practice this morning, you might want to have that journal and pen nearby. So as you settle in, a block or two, a journal and pen. And then as we're coming in, the phone is so far away, I can't see any comments, so I'll go through later and I'll say hi to everybody. But drop a comment about where you're joining us from today. Wherever you are in the world, name your city, your state, your country, say hello to your friends, this global community who's coming together this morning to practice together. I've said this many times before and I'll say it again. One of my favorite definitions of yoga is to be alone together. And we feel that way when we're practicing in a yoga room. We get onto our mats and we close our eyes and we go into our own space and practice, and we really are alone in that moment, and yet we have that community of the breath. So really just starting to feel how, yes, you are alone on your mat, but we are here together, and you can see those comments coming in, and we can be here in solidarity. So as we start, we'll start on the knees today. Take your block probably to its lowest or its medium height, and stick it between your sitting bones. And as you put it between your sitting bones or underneath your sitting bones, rest back and find a comfortable seat. Place your hands into your lap, and today I'm going to encourage us to turn our palms to face down onto our thighs, just as a gesture of grounding our energy. If you haven't already, it might be nice to go ahead and close your eyes and start to take your attention inside. And taking these opening moments really just to arrive, that there's nothing about your experience that needs to be any different today. You don't need to feel any differently than exactly how you feel in this moment. So just starting to tune in. And with tremendous kindness and compassion, asking yourself, how is my heart today? How is your heart today? What are you present to? And the sense that you can begin to name whatever it is that is arising at the level of the mind, the heart, the body. Brené Brown recently spoke about the power of owning the things that are challenging for us. That when we take ownership of the things that are hard, it doesn't give those hard things power, it gives us back our own power. That by owning the things that might be challenging or hard for us, it actually gives us the potential to affect change and activate purpose. So this class today is called Embrace the Suck. And what that means is really just to sit fully with anything that might be here for you. What is it like to be living in the middle of a pandemic? What is it like to feel a pandemic occurring in the world, in your body? And that our job is to sit with whatever might be here for us today, the uncertainty or the grief, the anxiety or the stress, and to know how understandable it would be for those things to be occurring, to be surfacing. That by avoiding difficult things, we don't make them go away. That famous saying that what we resist persists. But instead, we're going to use this practice today to really trust our capacity to be with whatever is here and to extend ourselves that invitation to be even more gentle, even more kind, especially to those vulnerable places. So from here, together, take a full deep inhale through your nose. And open your mouth, exhale, let it go. And 2 more times, full deep breath in. And out the mouth, exhale. And 1 more time, full deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, exhale. And start to engage the sound of Ujjayi, drawing the breath in through the nose and along the back of the throat. And keeping the hands on the thighs. On an inhale, slip the upper arm bones back, pulling the heels of the hands toward the hips. Lift the heart, lift the chest, roll the shoulders down the back, a little kneeling cat-cow. As you exhale, tuck your tail under, lift your navel to your spine, slide your hands forward and dome and round your upper back. And back and forth on the breath. Inhale, lift the heart, roll the heart, the chest open, spread through the front of the heart. Exhale, curl in, open the back of the heart, spreading the shoulder blades apart. And then on your own, on your breath, heart rising and continuing to move in that way for several rounds. And being a little bit tender and a little bit sensitive with yourself. How understandable it would be that maybe the heart is feeling a little bit tender at this time. And if that's the case, you might not need a really big back bend, that instead you might just need little gentle touches as we open up this front and back channel of the body. Let's say 2 more like that. Inhale, the heart rising. Exhale as you curl in on yourself. 1 last time, inhale, spread the collarbones, draw the tips of the shoulder blades in. Exhale, dome and round the back. And come back to a tall spine, and on an inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Go ahead and hook your thumbs up and over your head, hooking the right thumb over the left. Reach up tall through the sides of the waist. See how tall you can get. As you press your sitting bones down, take 1 more deep breath in. Then exhale, drop your right hand down outside of your right hip and reach your left arm up and over the crown of your head. Still pressing the left sitting bone down into the block. Grow long through the left side waist and the left fingertips. Maybe you even roll the left side of the chest open. Maybe you even look up and underneath that arm. And as you find that place for yourself, can you soften once again? Corners of the eyes. Hinge of the jaw. Breathe into your left lung, your left waist. Give it 1 last little reach there. On an inhale, come back up to the center, circle the arms up. This time, hook the left thumb over the right. Imagine that you could pull the thumbs apart. Grow up tall through the sides of the waist. Press the sitting bones down. Take 1 more deep breath in. And exhale, drop the left hand down. Reach the right arm up and over the crown of the head, as if you could draw the right hand away from the right hip, making lots of space through the right side waist. Imagining that you could grow in between those little pieces of rib tissue. And that same invitation, you could look underneath the arm, you could close the eyes, at the same time that you keep the heart, the chest spiraling open toward the sky. Give it 1 last little reach there. On an inhale, both arms up, hook the thumbs a final time, take a full breath in. Exhale, pull the hands down toward the heart. And with the hands at the space of the heart, the backs of the thumbs at the front of the chest, bowing the chin down and in as if to gaze back into your own heart. And to really seal in today this collective intention, we're going to hold it both internally for ourselves and collectively for each other. That we have the capacity to be with whatever arises today, to embrace the entirety of the journey. That there's nothing that we need to push away. That we know and we can trust that we can be here fully On an inhale, blink the eyes open, lift your hips off the block, set your block off to the side as you come onto all fours, and then step the feet back, upper push-up plank position. The wrists underneath the shoulders, the heels driving back, and imagine that you could scrub the heels of the hands back as you pull the heart forward. And then press the heels back as you lengthen out of the crown of the head. Take one more full deep breath in. Shift forward to the toes, bend the elbows, and lower slow the body down onto the mat. Release the tops of the feet flat. Take your hands behind you, catch and interlace the fingers. Hug the heels of the hands together. Keeping a little bend into the elbows, a little tuck of the chin. Inhale, peel the heart up and off the floor, growing long out of the crown of the head. Let your heart lead the way as you press your navel down and the tops of your feet. Take one more deep breath in, heart lifts. Exhale, lower slow, and just switch the interlacing of the hands, opposite finger on top. Hug the heels of the hands in, Shalabhasana, pull the heart forward. Gaze a little bit down onto the cheeks. Stay strong through your legs. Take one last full deep breath in. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin to the floor. Place the hands by the low ribs. On an inhale, baby cobra, elbows in, shoulders wrap back. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin to the floor. Two more like that. Inhale, roll the shoulders down, drag the heart, the chest ahead. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin lengthen to lower. One last time. Inhale, heart rising, lift the heart, take a breath. Exhale, lower slow, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back, finding your first downward facing dog. And in this first downward facing dog of the day, see if you can lift up onto the heels. And then as the heels lift, put a bend into the knees and lift your sitting bones tall to the sky, like you could grow up and out of your low back. Keeping all of that length through the sides of the waist and the middle of the spine. Keep driving the floor away as you take one more deep breath. And then maybe over time you start to send the legs towards straight, knowing that the legs never need to get straight. Pausing here in down dog, find the rhythm of the breath again, listening to the sound of Ujjayi moving along the back of your throat. And remembering that even though we are alone, practicing in our homes, it's as if you could breathe for each other today. Every time you remember to breathe energetically, you remind someone else to do the same. Take an inhale, press the hips up and back. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step the feet up to meet the hands, top of the mat. Slip the hands to the shins on an inhale, pull the heart forward, gaze a little bit down, lengthening from tail to head. Exhale, fold, bow, drop the head. Today, circle the arms all the way up to the sky, interlace the fingers up and over the head, and then drop the hands behind the head as the elbows flare. Then exhale your right elbow over towards your right waist, still keeping the chest open, similar to how you began practice today. Keeping the hands there, inhale, lift the crown of the head to the sky. Exhale, left elbow up and over toward the left, while still rolling the chest open toward the ceiling. On an inhale, come back to the center, and as you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, curl and round in as the elbows come toward each other. Then inhale, lift the heart, circle both arms back up to the sky, take a breath. Exhale, dive and fold over straight legs. Chest out, inhale, find your version of a flat back. Plant the hands as you exhale, step back to plank pose, take a breath in plank to set. Lower slow as you exhale, elbows hug in. Cobra or up dog, inhale, lift the heart, roll the shoulders down the back. Down dog as you exhale, roll over the toes, press the hips up and back as we just get ready to flow and start to build a little bit of heat. Remembering that in this practice today, we're just seeing if we can embrace those moments of resistance. Embrace those moments when challenge surfaces, whether that's at the level of the mind, the heart, or the body. And trusting your capacity to be with whatever is here today, with compassion and sensitivity, with courage and with grace. Here we go. Inhale, press the hips up and back. Exhale, step or float the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, lengthen out, find a flat back. Exhale, fold and bow in. Inhale, circle to the sky, interlace the hands overhead and drop them behind the head. Exhale, right elbow up and over to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, left elbow to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, curl chin to chest, dome the upper back. Inhale, lift the heart, circle both arms to the sky. Exhale, dive and fold all the way down. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower slow, same out breath. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Down dog, exhale as you roll over the toes. Spread the fingers wide and recommit once again to the depth of your breath. Remembering that what we're looking to cultivate is that steady or sama, even wave of breath. So your inhale mirrors your exhale, and that even quality of breath is going to start to even out the body and the mind. Take an inhale, press the tops of the thighs back. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float, feet to meet your hands. Chest out, inhale, gaze out halfway. Exhale, fold and bow your way in. Inhale to the sky, interlace overhead. Exhale, hands behind, right elbow up and over to the right side. Inhale to the center. Exhale, tilt up and over to the left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, chin to chest, dome the upper back. Inhale, both arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, dive and fold, pour the breath out. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, hands down, either step back and lower slow, or you could float. Inhale, cobra or up dog, finding a back bend that's right for you. Down dog as you exhale. Take several breaths there as we just get ready for a final round. As you pause in down dog, see if you can get still to the extent that's possible for you today. Find one steady place for your eyes, whether they open or close. Find one steady place for your body so you can really be with your experience. You start to notice all the ways that you distract yourself unconsciously from what it is that you're feeling. And you deepen the breath again, trusting your capacity to feel whatever surfaces for you today. You know how to do this. Take an inhale, press back. Last time, bend the knees, step or float, feet to meet hands. Chest out, inhale, what we call Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, drop in deep. Inhale, circle to the sky and interlace. Hands behind the head as you exhale, right elbow to the right waist. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, left elbow to the left side. Inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, chin to chest, dome and round the upper back. Both arms up, inhale, gaze above. Exhale, fold and dive down low. Inhale, lengthen from tail to crown of head. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back and lower slow, elbows in. Inhale, up dog or cobra as the shoulders roll low. Down dog, exhale, press your way up and back. And then pause in downward facing dog. We'll take 3 lion's breaths. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Stick your tongue out. 2 more of those. Deep breath in. Tongue out, exhale. 1 more time, inhale, full and deep. Tongue out, exhale, let it rip. Inhale, press the thighs back. Exhale, step or float, top of the mat. Inhale, glance out, pull the chest ahead. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, drop the hips, send the weight into the heels, finding chair pose. As the hips drop back, spiral the pinky fingers in. Just sit down to your own amount today. I don't know about you, but I could really use some energetic clearing. So we'll use this chair to clear things out. Take a big inhale here. Turn the palms to the right. As you exhale, sweep the arms to the right, like you could clean the windshield of perception off. Inhale, back to chair through the center. Exhale, turn the palms to the left, sweep the arms to the left side. Back to chair through the center, take a breath in. Forward fold, exhale, let it all go. Flat back, inhale, lengthen out. Hands down as you exhale, step back and lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog, heart lifts. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, float the right leg up parallel to the mat. Turn the lifted right hip down. Drive out of your two strong hands. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, right knee toward the right elbow, shoulders above the wrist, pull the heart ahead. Inhale, float the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee toward the left elbow this time. Take a little twist. Inhale, right leg all the way back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Last time, tap and touch. Inhale, lift the right leg back behind. And exhale, step the right foot through between the hands. Staying on the back toes, circle the arms to the sky, and find crescent pose. That same spiraling of the pinky fingers in so the shoulders can slip down the back. The chest can stay broad, the heart can stay open as you take a deep breath in, lift up, gaze up. Then exhale, turn toward the right, staying on the back toes, left arm forward, right arm behind, just a little bit of a twist. So again, just that sense of clearing things out, of wringing things out, keeping the shoulders above the hips. Spread the arms up, give it one last little reach there. Then inhale, back up to crescent pose. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, stick the tongue out again, lion's breath. Inhale, reach both arms to the sky. Take a full breath in. Hands to the mat as you exhale. Step back to plank and lower slow or skip it. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Down dog, exhale, press back. Inhale, left leg floats up. Again, just squaring the hips so you have a very safe low back. Drive the left heel back. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Pull the heart forward. Inhale, float the left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee toward the right elbow. Little twist to tap. Inhale, left leg all the way back behind. Exhale, left knee, left arm. See if you can connect. Inhale, float the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot through. On your back toes, crescent pose on your second side. Inhale and circle the arms to the sky. Find one steady point out ahead of you. See if you can just soften something, corners of the eyes, hinge of the jaws. You sit down into the legs. You feel that strong foundation. Take one more inhale, reach up. Then exhale, twist toward the left. Right arm forward, left arm behind. Just as if you could wring things out today. So you stand tall, you stand strong, you spread your wingspan apart. Give it one last little reach there. Back to crescent, inhale, both arms up above. Tongue out, elbow in, clear it out. Inhale, circle both arms to the sky, full breath in. Hands down as you exhale, step back to plank and let it all go. Inhale, cobra or up dog, it's your choice. Down dog, exhale, press back as we just get ready to flow through that a little bit. So remember, wherever you are in your life, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in your body, your mind, your heart, this is your practice. So you make it work for you. If at any point in time you need to drop the knees and come into child's pose, just to remember that child's pose is always here for you. But if you're with us, we'll flow. If you're taking a rest, just join us when it feels right. Here we go. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float, top of the mat. Chest out, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, sit back, inhale to chair. Turn the palms to the right as you exhale, sweep. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, turn the palms to the left and sweep. Inhale to the center. Exhale, dive and fold in. Inhale, hands to shins, heart lifts. Exhale, hands down, step back or float and descend. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow tap. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, right knee to the left. Inhale, float it up and back. Exhale, right knee to the right last time. Inhale, three leg down dog. Exhale, right foot between hands. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, twist to the right and spread. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, tongue out, elbows in. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, lower, slower. Skip it this time. Inhale, shoulders down the back. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, twist it to the right. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, left knee to the left side. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, float it through top of the mat. Inhale, crescent pose as you sweep. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Lion's breath, elbows in. Inhale, both arms sweep above. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, lower, slow. Elbows point back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, press back. Pause in downward facing dog. Find that one place for your eyes. Whether they open or closed, you're making a very specific choice to do your work, to do the work that no one can do for you, to dig into this sense of discipline, of really staying with your experience moment to moment as it's evolving, as it's unfolding. So this deep sense of accountability to the most important intentions of your heart for your practice, that you're gonna stay. One last round here. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float, feet to hands. Chest out, inhale, heart lengthens out. Exhale, forward fold and mount. Inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips. Exhale, turn the palms to the right and sweep. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, turn the palms to the left. Inhale, chair pose down the middle. Exhale, dive and fold in half. Inhale, find a flat back. Hands down, exhale, step back, elbows in. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Down dog, exhale, press back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow tap. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the left. Inhale, three leg down dog. Exhale, right knee to the right. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale, elbows in, tongue wide. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank, lower to the mat. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow touch. Inhale, press the heel back. Exhale, twist it to the right. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left thigh, last time. Inhale, reach the heel high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back up to the center. Elbows in, tongue out. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, plant the hands down. Step back to plank through the vinyasa or not. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, press back. Pause and downward facing dog. Take an inhale, press your hips up and back. Exhale, step your feet all the way up top of the mat. Pull the chest out, lengthen spine and back. Exhale, fold, drop the head, separate the feet hip distance. Take the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers like you did at the start of practice. Elevate the hands up and off the low back. Drop the head. Put a little bend into the knees. Nod the head a little yes. Nod the head a little no. Maybe sigh a couple of breaths out the mouth. Let it go. Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale, release the arms down toward the mat. Pull the chest out. Inhale, long sides of the waist. Exhale, fold and bow and heel toe the big toes to touch. Rebend the knees, sit back, chair pose. Circle the arms to the sky and pause here. Start to shift the weight into the right foot. Float the left knee to the chest. And then stack the left thigh tightly over the right. And as you pull the left hip forward, draw the right hip back and hook the left elbow underneath the right, finding eagle pose. And so as if you could just really plant your roots deep. So continuing just from yesterday, that foundation that Travis said of being grounded and steady. So you maintain that groundedness, you maintain that steadiness to be able to do that inquiry of really looking at your experience today. What are you being asked to sit with? What are you being asked to embrace? You know how to do hard things. Give it one last little squeeze here. Back to chair pose, left foot meets the right, sit back, circle the arms up, take a full deep breath in, dive down, exhale, let it go. Chest down, inhale, pull the heart forward, plant the hands as you exhale and step back to plank. Pause and plank, take a breath in, then lower the right knee down onto the mat underneath the right hip. Spin the sole of the left foot flat, and with your right hand under your right shoulder, circle your left arm to the sky, finding a modified version of Vashisthasana of side plank pose. Drive out of your right hand as you lift your left arm up. Imagine that you could spread not just the front of your heart open, but the back of your heart open. You could stay here or float your left leg up and off the mat if it makes sense for you today. As you drive the left heel back and you reach the crown of the head forward and out. Again, you could stay here or start to turn the left palm to face behind you. Begin to bend the left knee and reach back and catch the left foot with the hand. But listen close. Rather than kicking the foot into the hand today, hug the heel toward the hip. So it becomes more of a quadricep stretch and less of a back bend. So because the heart might be feeling a little bit tender or sensitive, it's open enough as it is. So rather than jamming the heart open, pull the left heel toward the left sitting bone and give the left thigh a stretch instead. Give it one last little moment there as you hug the heel in if you haven't. Then reach the left leg back, reach the left arm up, take a goodbye breath in. Exhale, left hand to the mat, left knee comes down to the mat. Step back, upper push-up, plank position. Take an inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, cobra up dog. Down dog, exhale, press back. In downward facing dog, lift the right leg up parallel to the mat and then pulse the heel to the sky for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, step the right foot through top of the mat. Crescent pose. Inhale, circling arms to the sky. Pause there as you keep hugging the inner thighs in. Take an inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, chest to thigh, arms down by the sides. Clear again, out the mouth, sweep back. Inhale, reach both arms up, 2 more like that. Exhale, chest down, arms by your side, sweep back. Inhale, crescent pose, 1 more to go. Exhale, chest down, arms reach back. Inhale, on back toes, reach and rise to the sky. Open up to warrior 2 as you exhale. Take your time here and notice where you land. Finding your front heel intersecting your back arch as you sit down into your front right thigh. Stacking your shoulders above your hips and reaching energetically back with your left waist and your left hand. And then pause there as you maybe sit a little bit deeper into the front right thigh and the invitation to maybe close your eyes. So as you sit down into the body, this might be that moment where you get to embrace the suck. Maybe the body starts to shake. Maybe the muscles or the heart or the mind feel a little bit tired today. And rather than avoiding the experience, rather than coming out of the pose early, what if you go right into it? You can soften and stay in the pose, but remembering that avoiding hard experiences doesn't make them go away. So instead, how can I be with what's here today at the level of the mind, the heart, or the body, and soften into it? So rather than being aggressive toward myself, can I extend an invitation of gentleness? Give it one last little moment there. Take a breath in. Then exhale, right elbow to right knee, or you can take a block and put it to the inside edge of your right foot. Squeeze your right knee into your right elbow, sweep your right hip underneath you, and extend your left arm tall to the sky. Then take an inhale, lean back, open up, And as you exhale, circle the left arm forward, down, and back. To the sky, inhale, 2 more like that. Exhale, forward, down, and back. Last time, inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, forward, down, and back. At the ceiling, pause, take an inhale, lean back. And then exhale your left arm up and over the crown of your head. And that same energy of spiraling the left waist back, of starting to turn the navel and the heart to the sky. Press the back left thigh back, stay strong through your foundation. Give it one last little reach there. On an inhale, rise up to warrior 2. Take a moment, maybe sit a little bit deep. One last big breath in. Exhale, straighten your front right leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes in to mirror your left. Drop your sitting bones down, lift your heart high, and then circle your left arm to the sky. Bend your left elbow, tap your hand between your shoulder blades, and then today, your right hand can just rest on your left elbow for support. If you want to take the hand behind the back for full Gomukhasana, you can catch the fingertips or hold your shirt instead. Otherwise, hand on the elbow is a great place to be. Take a breath in, open throat, open chest. Exhale and fold between the legs. Drop the head. Let the weight maybe shift a little bit forward into the toes as you firm the tops of the thighs back. Take a moment there and check in with the rhythm of your breath. And still pulling that breath down deep. And keeping the hands as they are, scoop the heart forward, inhale, rise all the way back up, crown of the head to the sky, and then exhale, spread the arms back out wide, softening the shoulders down the back. Keep the right leg straight, pivot the right toes forward to face the top of the mat. Start to reach the right arm forward, start to slip the right thigh back, and triangle pose as your exhale. Maybe you're blocked to the outside edge of your right ankle. Reach your left arm to the sky, and then spread out wide in every direction. Your navel hugging a little bit towards your spine, so you still have that strong core and an open heart, able to have both. Take a full deep breath in. As you exhale, turn your gaze down toward the floor. Start to bend your right knee. Maybe your block comes with you. Shift forward and step up into half moon. Hand might be on the floor under the shoulders, supported on the block, which is anatomically really best for most of us, so that the spine can be parallel to the mat. And as you keep breathing here, it might be nice just to stay in half moon today to feel that stability. Or like you did on hands and knees a moment ago, start to turn the left hand to face behind you, bend the left knee and catch the ankle once again. But this time, once again, hug the heel in, rather than kicking the foot away from you, and awaken the top of the left thigh. Give that left quadricep a stretch. You might start to turn the gaze toward the sky, or it can stay toward the floor for that felt sense of stability. But whatever you choose, never skipping a breath. Give it one last little hug there. If you have the left foot, reach the left leg straight back, reach the left arm to the sky. Take one moment in half moon to pause. Start to bend the right knee, float step back to warrior 2, and on an inhale, reverse your warrior. Take your right arm up and overhead, lean your right waist back, take one full breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat and pause. Spin onto your back left toe so you're in a high runner's lunge. Let the heart lengthen a little bit forward, and then float your left leg parallel to the mat, and float your hands all the way up to your heart, coming into warrior 3. Lifting your chest and your back left thigh parallel to the mat. Take one moment there just to soar above the mat. And on an inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Left foot meets the right. Drop both arms down by the sides. Turn the palms to face forward. And take a stand. Take a stand in the experience that you're having right now. Take a stand in this present moment, not running away to fix the hair or adjust your clothes or check your notifications or check to see what time it is. Notice all the ways that the mind wants to distract you from this experience that you're having, and deepen the breath once again. This is collectively what we're being called to do. Rather than running away, can we be right here, feeling all the things that we feel? No shame, no judgment. Take one last deep breath in. Blink the eyes open as you exhale. Bring the hands together at the heart. Shift the weight into the left foot and bring the sole of the right foot into Vrikshasana, tree pose. Right foot to the inseam of the left thigh, or it can come to the calf. And as the left hip hugs in, stand tall up and out of the crown of the head. Similar to how we started practice, inhale, circle both arms to the sky and hook the thumbs up and overhead. Grow up and out of the sides of the waist. Take a full deep breath in, and then exhale, lean up and over to the left. Taking the right arm up and overhead, still pulling the thumbs apart as you press energetically down into the sole of the left foot. It's often said that if the roots are deep, there's no reason to fear the wind. So you're just planting those roots deep. Inhale, lift back up to the center. Exhale, hands pull down to the heart. Turn the right knee forward, kick the right leg out, take a breath, and lower slow the right foot all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, circle both arms to the sky. Full big breath in. Exhale, dive and fold all the way up. Inhale, pull the heart, the chest ahead. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose, and lower slow as your elbows hug in. Inhale, cobra or up dog, heart, chest lifts. Exhale, down dog, press your way up and back. Pause in downward facing dog. Or of course, that reminder that child's pose is always present for you. We've got one last round of standing poses on this left side. So see if you can dig a little deep. Find that level of commitment that you know if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you in some way. So here we go. Inhale, press the thighs back. Exhale, step or float, feet to meet the fingertips. Inhale, glance out, lengthen spine and back. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Big toes together, bend the knees, drop the hips, circle the arms to the sky. Pause in chair pose once again. Shift the weight into the left foot, float the right knee to the chest this time, and find eagle pose on the left side. As the inner thighs hug together, hook the right elbow underneath the left. Lift the forearms up away from the chest and press the elbows forward. So it's as if you could spread open through the back of the heart. Sit down into the left thigh. Lift up tall through the crown. Give it one last little squeeze there. Back to chair pose. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, sit the hips back. Take a full breath in. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, chest leads the way. Exhale, hands down, step back, pause and plank. Inhale, here to set. Lower the left knee down on the out breath. Spin the sole of the right foot flat. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, circle the right arm to the sky, just finding a modified Vashisthasana, a modified side plank. And as you press out of the left hand, you could stay here or float the right leg parallel to the mat. Belly hugging in, so as the front body meets the back body, you're stable and steady. You could stay here or bend the right knee, turn the right hand to face behind you and catch the foot with the hand. Once again, see if you can, bend the right elbow and hug the right heel to the right sitting bone. As you roll the right shoulder down the back, give that heel one last little hug and squeeze in. Inhale, right leg straight behind, right arm to the sky. Take a full breath in. Exhale, right hand to the mat, right knee to the mat, tabletop pose. Step the feet back, upper push-up plank. One more inhale to set. Exhale, elbows hug in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Down dog, exhale, press back. On an inhale, lift the left leg up and off the mat and pulse it to the sky for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale there. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands. Crescent pose. Inhale, circle the arms above. Take a full breath at the top. Pause there. Inhale, reach high. We sweep for 3. Chest down, arms back. Exhale out the mouth if you like. Inhale, back up to the ceiling, rise. Exhale, chest down, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms back above. Last time, exhale, chest down, arms back. Inhale, crescent pose, reach and rise. Take a deep breath in. Open up warrior 2 as you exhale and sit down in it. As the arms stretch away, turn the gaze over your left middle finger. Find one place on the horizon line and gaze softly at that single point. So this time, keeping the eyes open, as if you were that warrior on the battlefield and you're not taking your eyes off of the end goal. And so that you can be here fully present in the entirety of this energetic body, the fullness of your yogic experience today, and the fullness of your breath, embracing all of it, the parts that you like, equally so the parts that maybe you find challenging or you have some resistance against. Sit maybe down just a little bit deep. Take one more inhale. Exhale, left elbow to left knee, right arm to the sky, or take that block once again to the inside of your foot. Keep sweeping the left hip underneath you. Lean back, open up, take a breath. Exhale your right arm forward, up and over the crown of your head, down in front of your face, and sweep it all the way back. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, forward, down, and back. Last time, inhale. Exhale, forward, down, and back. At the ceiling, pause, lean back, take a breath. Extended side angle pose, reach the right arm up and over the crown of the head. Grow from foot to hand. Keep your belly soft, turn your heart to the sky. Give it one last little reach there. On an inhale, dig into the legs, pause through warrior 2, then reverse your warrior, sweep the left arm all the way up and back, full big breath in. Exhale, back to warrior 2, straighten the front left leg, turn the left toes in to mirror the right, bring the hands to the hips. Reach the right arm to the sky, bend the right elbow, tap the hand between the shoulder blades. Let the left hand rest on the right elbow or take the hand behind for full Gomukhasana today. Take an inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, and then exhale, fold between the legs. Pressing the tops of the thighs back. Let the head go, the eyes close, the breath deepen. Strong thighs, lifting the kneecaps up. Scoop the heart forward, inhale, rise all the way up to the top. Spread the arms out as you exhale, slip the shoulders down the back. Pivot the left toes forward to face the top of the mat, grow long, reaching the left hand out. Triangle pose on your out breath. If you have a block, bring it to the outside edge of that left ankle so the chest can spiral open. And then as you spread your wingspan apart, notice that your toes have stayed soft. You're not over gripping the mat with the toes. So there's a softness inside of your strength. One last inhale here. Turn the gaze down as you exhale. Start to bend your left knee. Shift the block forward and float step up into half moon today. Left hand under the left shoulder. Drive the right heel back. You could stay here, or like you practiced on hands and knees, turn the right hand to face behind you, bend the right knee, reach back, catch the foot, and energetically hug that heel in. And as you hug the heel in, find just that smooth, even wave of breath. Smoothing out the body, smoothing out the mind. Give it one last little moment there. If you have the foot back to half moon, take one inhale. Rebend the left knee, float step back to warrior 2. Reverse it on an inhale, left arm all the way up and overhead. Exhale, circle the hands down, spin to your back right toes. Pause in a high runner's lunge. Shift the weight forward and float up into warrior 3. Chest parallel to the mat. Right leg lifted the height of the chest. Pause just one moment there. Take one last inhale. Rise all the way up. Right foot meets the left. Drop the hands down by the sides, and then bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is that seat of the self. So really to take that seat inside of yourself, right here, feeling your body being breathed, your heart beating, and just how capable you are. Really acknowledging yourself for showing up today, showing up for yourself and showing up for the community, that as you continue to do your work, it has a ripple effect. And so just breathe into that, the gratitude that you have for this community and for this practice. On an inhale, blink the eyes open. Heel toe the big toes to touch, and then slip the sole of the left foot up to the inseam of the right thigh, finding tree pose on your second side. As the hands connect at the heart, you can pause here. Reach both arms up, hook the thumbs, take a full deep breath in, and exhale, lean up and over to the right. And as you lean to the right, seeing if you can, keep pressing down through the right foot. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart, turn the left knee ahead, kick the left leg out, take a breath. Exhale, lower slow, left foot meets the right. Inhale, circle both arms above, full breath in. Exhale, dive and fold all the way down. Chest out, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower slow, last time, elbows in. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog, press your way up and back. Pause in downward facing dog, take a couple of breaths there, just noticing how things have begun to shift and change. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, single pigeon pose. Draw your right knee parallel to the top of the mat. Reach your left leg back. Take a full deep breath in here. And as you exhale, maybe lower slow the elbows down to the mat. Close the eyes. Have a little tuck of the chin. And start to slow things down. Slowing down the breath. Little fuller, deeper breath here. What does it take for you to stay? What does it take for you to stay with your experience? Do you need to come back to the sound your breath makes? Do you need to say something supportive to yourself? Let this next breath deepen. Walk the hands back in, straighten the arms, tuck the left toes under, step back to downward facing dog. Drop the head, lift the tail. Inhale the left leg up and back, second side, left shin through. Reach the right toes back, take that breath at the top. Exhale, descend just your own amount. Just notice those moments when your attention wants to go outside of yourself. When the attention wants to look around the room or make a to-do list, a schedule, or a plan. And can you turn your attention back inside, back to your heart, back to your body, back to your breath? This is the work we're being called to do right now. We're being called literally and metaphorically back home, back inside of ourselves. On an inhale, walk the hands back in, straighten the arms, tuck the right toes in under, step back to your last down dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat, cross the ankles behind you, roll to the sitting bones, bring the soles of the feet together, slide the sitting bones up, hook the big toes, hug the elbows in, take a breath. Exhale, pour the chest forward. Taking this as your forward fold today, as if you could draw the heart beyond the toes and soften the chin in. Inhale, roll all the way up. As you exhale, take the hands outside of the knees, close the knees back together, separate the feet hip distance, plant the hands behind you, lift the hips up, take one breath, upward facing tabletop pose. Exhale, lower the hips down and cross the shins. Find just a comfortable seat for yourself. And as you find a comfortable seat for yourself, close the eyes once again and turn the palms down on to face the knees. And just taking your seat inside of yourself with all of the beautiful effects of your practice today. And with your attention inwardly aimed, let's clear the breath one more time. Big inhale through the nose. And open the mouth. And letting the breath become natural and unefforted. And bringing your attention to your heart. Back to that place where our practice began. And to ask the question with so much compassion and so much sensitivity. What is it like in your body to be living at this moment in time? What is it like for you to be experiencing a pandemic? And you can name what it is you're aware of. Uncertainty, grief, stress, but there's no one right answer and there's nothing wrong. We're just doing this inquiry of seeing very honestly, what is it like to be living at this moment in time? What are we present to? What are we aware of? Because it's from that place of awareness that then we can take wise action. We can enact what would be called discernment. So from that place of really starting to tune in and knowing what's here for you at this historic moment in time, what helps to support you? Does it help you to do your practice each day? To get onto your mat, to breathe? Does it help you to still wake up in the morning and get dressed? Does it help you to talk to friends? What supports you at this time, and can you reaffirm those supportive actions? Remember, these are things that you can control. Places where you can affect change and activate purpose in your life and ultimately in our world by taking care of yourself, your mind, your body, and your heart. And then from that place, is there something that you're ready to let go of? A way that you've maybe been showing up or behaving inside of this experience that actually is not of service to you? Maybe you're willing to let go of needing to turn the news on first thing in the morning. Maybe you're willing to limit your time scrolling through your phone. So what is one thing today that you could be willing to let go of to help support the more positive or adaptive actions that you know that you can take? So as if you could just set whatever that habit is to the side, set it down, let it go. And from here together, once again, take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. And keeping the eyes closed, roll onto the back, head right into Shavasana. Let the legs extend, the arms come down by the sides. Turn the palms to the sky, let the feet fall away. And taking just a moment here to rest. Letting go of the inquiry. And letting the bones get heavy down into the earth as you rest. And let this next breath be just a little bit more full and deep. Rock the head a little bit side to side, as if you could massage the back of the head into the mat, keeping the eyes closed. Rebend the knees. And curl onto one side or hug your knees into your chest. And keeping the eyes closed, either rock or roll your way all the way up to a final seat. Draw your hands together at the space of your heart and bow your chin. Acknowledge yourself for showing up today. And from this place, sending out deep gratitude and thanks for everyone who showed up to practice together today. We are a community. We are standing together in our bodies and our breath in solidarity at this time. And to have that sense that we are not alone in this journey, that all of us are having moments where we face challenge and uncertainty, fear and anxiety. And to know that we know how to do hard things. We know how to embrace the entirety of this human experience, all of it. That every piece of it is here to help support us in our learning and to achieve our greatest purpose, our highest potential, and to affect the greatest change. And so in those moments that start to feel overwhelming, to remember this moment right here, that rather than extending aggression towards yourself, you're going to invite more gentleness and kindness. You're going to remember that at the level of your heart, that we together have the courage to navigate this time with grace and strength. On an inhale, draw your thumbs to your forehead for clarity of thought. Your fingertips to your lips for thoughtfulness of speech, and your hands to your heart for consistency of action, allowing your practice to guide you through everything you're thinking, saying, and doing. Together, take a final deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Namaste. It's a tremendous honor practicing with you each and every day on Interdimension TV. Again, if you've joined us partially through this practice, drop us a note, tell us where in the world you're coming from, you're practicing. It's so important. We can go back and we can really see that we're in this time together. So we love you guys. It means the world to be able to spend this time with you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing the inner work that nobody can do except for you and each of us as individuals. I really hope you'll continue to join us for the next 12 days. Tomorrow, Brittany will be here at 9 a.m. Please tune in. Enjoy her class. I'll be back next Tuesday, sending you guys so much love, safety, strength, courage, and grace. I'll see you back on the mat. Namaste.